Hello, in this video, we will begin to introduce STL. First, we're going to look at STL containers in this chapter. And in the next chapter, we will introduce STL containers. STL is the C++ library for data structures. STL provides a standard library for classic data structures for the lists, stacks, queues, sets, and maps. We already used one data structure, that is the vector. So now we're going to look at all the other data structures and look at the algorithms and iterators. STL contains three main components: containers, iterators, and algorithms. Containers are the classes in STL. Using the class, you could create container objects. So like a vector is a container, list is a container, stack is a container. So those are the containers. Iterators, every STL container class have iterators. We use iterators extensively. So look, not every container. It's most of the containers. Some containers like stack and queue, priority queue, they don't have the iterators. The STL container class makes extensive use of iterators. So we're going to see how the iterators are used to apply the algorithms. Algorithms are used in the functions to manipulate data, such as when you perform sort, search, comparing elements. About 80 algorithms are implemented in the STL. Most of them use iterators to access the elements in the container. So we're going to introduce STL algorithms in the next chapter. The STL containers can be classified into three categories. Sequence containers. The sequence containers, also known as sequential containers, represent linear data structures. The three sequence containers are vector, list, and deck. Associative containers. Associative containers are nonlinear containers. They can be used to locate elements quickly. The associative containers are the set, multi-set, map, and multi-map. Container adapters. Container adapters are the constrained version of sequence containers. They are adapted from sequence containers for handling special cases. The three container adapters are stack, queue, and priority queue. So this is the table summarize all these container classes. And these two sequence containers and associative containers are called first-class containers. So the common functions for all these containers are defined in this table 20.2. So you have the no-R constructor, have the constructor with some arguments, have copy constructor, destructor, empty function, size function, this operator equal, and this relational operators. So they're all provided, supported. So here are the common functions for first-class containers, for the sequence containers, for the associative containers. So you can swap two containers. You can find the maximum size the container is allowed to hold elements, and clear, empty the container. So have this begin, end, R begin, and R end. R is reversed begin and reversed end. Erase So let's look at this example here, simple test. So here we are going to use vector, list, deck, set, stack, and queues. So we're going to write the code for all of this. And this is for the vector and list, say deck, set, multi-set, stack, and queues. So using all these functions defined in the preceding tables. So please study this example. That is all for the introduction of STL. See you on the next video.